See 8.1.1. The following information is provided by DVP Limited for the year ending 31st March. Raw material storage period is 50 days, WIP conversion period is 18 days, finished goods storage period is 22 days, debt collection period is 45 days, creditors payment period is 55 days. Annual operating cost including depreciation of rupees 2,10,000. 21 lakhs. You are required to calculate operating cycle period, number of operating cycles in a year, amount of working capital required for a company on cash cost basis. The company is a market leader in its product. There is virtually no competitor in the market. Based on the market research, it is planning to discontinue sales on a credit and deliver product based on prepayments. Thereby, it can reduce its working capital requirement substantially. What would be the reduction in working capital requirement due to such decisions? First, let us find out working capital cycle. What will be working capital cycle? What is raw material storage period? 50 days. Work in progress conversion period 18 days. Finished goods storage period 22 days. Debt collection period 45 days. Creditors payment period will be 55 days. Creditors will reduce my working capital cycle. My working capital cycle will be 50 plus 18 plus 22 plus 45 minus 55, which will be 80 days. We have understood working capital cycle. What is it? The day on which my cash goes out, it takes 80 days to recover that cash back. During that period of time, we'll have to finance ourselves, and that finance is termed as working capital finance. Number of operating cycles in a year. This point we have not understood in introduction, but it is an easy point. Try to concentrate. If one cycle is of 80 days, how many cycles will be there in 360 days? Will be 360 divided by 80. 4.5 cycles. So what is this? Try to understand. Cash will go out, cash will come in. Cash will go out, cash will come in. For working capital, how many times in a year this will happen? Cash goes out, cash comes in is one time. Cash goes out, cash comes in second time. This will happen how many times? 4.5 times in a year. So there are 4.5 cycles in a amount of working capital required on cash cost basis. See, very simple. What is my cash cost? $21 lakhs is cost per annum, but 2,10,000 is a depreciation. So my cash cost will be 21 lakhs minus 2,10,000, which is 18,90,000. This is on cash cost. This is my cash cost per annum. I need to find out my working capital requirement. We have done it in introduction. There are three ways in which we can find out working capital. This is a broad approach by which we can directly take what is cash cost per annum? 18,90,000. What will be per day cost? Divided by 360. What is working capital cycle period? 80 days. Then this will be nothing but my working capital requirement. 18,90,000 divided by 360. This is cash cost per day. And how much time it takes to recover money is 80 days? 4,20,000. This is working capital requirement. Fourth one. This is interesting. The company in the market leader in the product, there is virtually no competitor. Based on the market research, it is planning to discontinue sales on credit. So this will be cancelled. Now this will no longer be our working capital in our working capital cycle. Product on B, this will reduce its working capital requirement substantially. What would be the reduction in working capital requirement due to such decisions? What will be revised working capital cycle? $80. Out of 80 days, 45 days was just for credit period. So remaining will be 35 days. So now working capital cycle instead of 80 days will be 35 days. So what will be working capital requirement? 18,90,000. I can take it from this third point into 35 divided by 360. 18,90,000 into 35 divided by 360, which is 1,83,750. 1,83,750 rupees will be revised working capital requirement. What is asked is how much working capital requirement will be reduced. Working capital reduction will be 4,20,000 minus 1,83,750. 4,20,000 minus 183,750. 236,250 is a reduction in working capital requirement. We have solved all four questions. This was C 8.1.1.